Shouldn't we be teaching our young kids about Hamas and the good work they do?
I think so. Yeah, we've made it into this very simple, thing. Hamas is a terrorist group, so we shouldn't have anything to do with them. They have done a lot of good for Palestinians.
Since being a Zionist is a form of violence, are we justified in using violence against people who identify as Zionists, even if they may not be committing violence at that moment?
That is a tough question. That's a weird question. I think Zionist is a racist ideology. And so I am not a violent person and I don't really condone violence, but I think that fighting a racist ideology and sometimes with violence might be the answer for some people.
Should the Palestinian Authority be teaching their children how to liberate Palestine?
That's a great question.
Should Palestine be training their kids to liberate Palestine?
Training their kids, educating their kids?
Training, to train them and to stop the Israeli occupation.
I think Palestinians can do whatever they decide to do, and whatever they see fit.
Being a Palestinian means resisting.
The point Norman Finkelstein does, he says that according to international law, an oppressed people, living under occupation, denied their right to self-determination, that they actually have a right to use violence. So, he's saying it is a peaceful thing, but actually they have a right. They have a right to fight their oppressors. He said Israel, on the other hand, who's often charged with using excessive force, he said according to international law, as oppressors, as illegal occupiers, they have actually no right to use violence. Okay?
And so, you don't meet any Palestinians until you serve in the Israeli military when you're 18. So there's definitely a separation. But then also, there's this fear that is instilled in the education system where you are led to believe that Israel is the only safe place for Jewish people. It is the only place in the world where Jewish people can live. And so you need to protect it. And this is, and Palestinians and other Arab countries are trying to attack you. And so there's this feeling of...
Oh, going off of that, so where else do you think would be a good place for Jewish people to live if they choose to?
I don't think there should be a country or a state for only Jewish people, just like I don't believe there,
Right, but what would be another, since the school system has been kind of teaching, as you said, Zionists, that the only safe place for Jewish people is Israel, maybe if we can disperse that false claim, what other countries in the Middle East might be safe too for Jews?
What is the place that's safe for Palestinians? Syracuse. I think Zionism needs to end. There can't be a Zionist state. It's just really wrong.
I want to speak to it as a white person in the United States. I've never been to Israel. I'm not Israeli or Palestinian, but I know that in the United States we have a lot of segregation. The media demonizes people of color, black people, immigrants. And my understanding of what I've heard from Israeli friends is that the society is also very segregated, and that there is a lot of racism in the Israeli society. And I believe it because we live it here.
I think Zionism has finally given up its genocide on Palestinians since the population in Gaza is growing.
No, it's a population that is being bombed on the regular. Most of the water is unfit to drink. No.
I'm actually trying to start a boycott of SMS text messaging because it was developed in Israel, and Zionists use texting to plan attacks against Palestinians. Sometimes I feel guilty about text messaging. So would you sign the petition against text messaging?
Yeah, it's. I would, look at the wording exactly, and not that tech savvy myself, but yeah, I probably would. Right.
Yeah, thank you. And going off of that, should we be boycotting Israeli medicine too?
So we had stickers, or I think one of the groups, maybe the United Methodist Church, had stickers that said, "I'm going to replace this. I won't replace this with another pack," or something that told people, I'm using this, but I don't want to be using it, and in the future I won't use it.
I mean, I haven't seen Wonder Woman because there's lots of great movies to watch that do not involve supporters of the Israeli military. So, I mean, a lot of people just don't know. They have no idea they don't know that she was in the military. They don't know that the Israeli military is committing human rights abuses against Palestinians. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I would encourage everyone to boycott her movies.
Right.
And Revlon, I think Revlon products.
Although
Revlon Red is a really nice lipstick, so.
But
yeah.
if it supports Israel,
whatever. I mean, there's lots of better products anyway than Revlon.
When was Palestine declared a nation and how?
So there are people that, if you look, that from before 1948, that like Palestine is on their birth certificate or on their passport. So I mean, it hasn't. I really don't know all the history about the establishment of the state of Palestine. Bye. I'm gonna call you guys. Thank you, and thank you for the help to work on the article.